It's been a while, so instead of one Punjabi song, we've got 3 for you.
Hi everyone.
Stay modern with Punjabi music. Stay modern with exercise. This is Bhangra on purpose. We're going to play the first track. Now, all these 3 tracks, they've got a similar theme in the sense that there's a chorus piece, if you like, that's in all of them. The first 2, I would say, are essentially the same song. The third one is inspired by the previous songs. Maybe that's the best way to explain it. Okay. So the song is sung by Bilal Saeed, and the first version was launched in 2012. What's it called?
Teri Khair Mangdi.
She's going to say Khair, but I'm going to say Hair. But it's somewhere in the middle. If you listen really carefully, is it Khair or is it Hair? Or is it like ha, something like that?
I think it's Khair.
Okay.
But I have an English Brummy accent, so maybe it's not quite right. You tell us what you think.
Have a listen. What's the pronunciation? We hope you like this song as much as we do. And straight after the song, we'll tell you a bit about how we came across this song. Here it is. Khair Mangdi by Bilal Saeed, and the music produced by Dr. Zeus. That was Teri
Khair Mangdi.
Khair. I hope you can see where I'm coming from, right? It's not Khair, but it's not hair. We struggle to make the sound. Why is that? Because Punjabi and some of the other Indic languages, they have more sounds than English does. So if you're brought up in, your primary language is English, you struggle to make certain sounds. It's like Bhangra. People struggle to make that sound. They sometimes say Bhangra and it's wrong. Or even worse, they look at it how it's written and say Bhangra, which is a big mistake. So it's pronounced Bhangra, which I think I'm comfortable with saying.
Yeah.
But this is Teri Khair Mangdi. It's not Khair.
Khair.
See what they say. Leave your comment. Is it Khair or Hair? Listen really carefully. Like really put it in your ears, right? And because I'll tell you something. I heard the song before I saw the title.
Okay.
And let's get on to where did we stumble across this song. And in a moment, we're going to play, let's call it second version. Not really second version, but another song inspired by these lyrics. Although Bilal Saeed was the singer, and then a third one later on. But where did we stumble across this song? Because it was a joint experience.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember? You don't remember? I remember it so clearly, right? Because this is where it was. Now, I don't remember which one it was, but we went to India 2014 and 2015, or was it 2013 and 2015? I can't remember, roughly a year apart.
Okay.
And on one of those occasions, no, it was the first one. I remember because I felt like overall this method was a mistake. Let me explain what the method was. So, you see, in 2008, 2009, I worked in Delhi and close to Delhi in Noida. And then we decided, let's go to India, let's go to Noida. So that was 2013 or 2014, I can't remember. But it was on that occasion that what we decided was, let's go to Delhi and then let's get a train. We originally thought, let's get a train. So we'll get a train to Amritsar, which I had done years ago, and it was relatively nice experience. But when you're only there for a week or so in India, it's very difficult to get a train. It might have changed today, but like trying to book a train, like these, in the UK, and this was true in 2008, 2009, you can just go to the train line or go to an app, book a train ticket. Mm-hmm. And I was expecting that it would be that easy to get a train ticket, but it wasn't. We were being taken around all these different shops trying to get a train ticket and all this. It was
like a nightmare. I thought we weren't going to get there.
It was such a nuisance. Anyway, what ended up happening was it was easier to get a coach, the Indo-Canadian coach from Delhi to Amritsar. So we went, all right, overnight coach. Let's do that. This will be amazing. It was okay. But the next time we went, we flew to Delhi and then got an aeroplane.
Yeah, we did.
That. Was that in my head? That. Yeah, okay. So if you want to go to Amritsar, if you go from, say, London to Delhi and then try and get a train to Amritsar in a week, it's tricky. At least that was our experience. But anyway, but something good came out of that tough coach experience. It was a tough experience. It was so hard. And I've done this journey from Delhi to Amritsar a couple of times now by road, so car and coach. Train is the better way, or aeroplane, but by road it's not fun at all.
Because it's really, at that time the road's really bumpy and you're travelling quite fast, so there was a lot of stop start.
And a lot of horns and all that.
The horns.
Anyway, so how do we drown out the noise, right? So these Indo-Canadian coaches, they are very classy. Like, they're not trying to cram loads of people in. These are what they call business class coaches. And they feel very luxurious. They only, like in a full coach, they only have like 10, 12, 15, maybe max. But like a normal coach will have like probably 40 people. So, because it's got these really big seats and you get like on entertainment on the screen, like you would in a reasonably good airline. And, I think we did try to sleep. We just thought there's no point.
I gave up. I can't sleep when I'm traveling.
Yeah, but if your coach is like all the way, like for hours and hours, who can sleep on that? I don't know. But so we just went, let's give up. And then I think we put earphones in, and I don't know why, but in those days I didn't have a mobile with me and I didn't listen to music on the mobile, although I would have. But for some reason I chose, I'll do the in-screen.
Probably trying to save battery.
Oh, that's probably what it was. Yeah, you're right. So save the battery, switch the mobile phone off, and then just listen to the entertainment. And I think it had a channel or something on there where you could listen to Punjabi songs, something like this. And I thought, this is a good opportunity to listen to something I'm not all that familiar with. And perhaps there's a lot on there that I'm not familiar with. And somehow I stumbled across Bilal Saeed and listened to a couple of the songs. I was listening to them and my jaw was dropping. I had it on repeat. Now, the song that you just heard was the second song, which I was listening to a lot. The first song was Adi Adi Raat, which you're interested, please go check it out. Bilal Saeed. I just had this on repeat and I was like, check this out. And I just kept listening to it. To me, that became the anthem for our visit.
Okay. I remember that.
And each time I listen to Adi Adi Raat or this Khair Mangdi, it makes me think of our trip a lot. So, and because this podcast is called Bangla on Purpose, I'm a really big believer in connecting with music. And so many people come to class and they want to hear something 20 years old or whatever. But I want people to listen to modern music because I want you to connect with the experience. You remember this in 20 years' time or whatever. Not that wedding you went to 20 years ago. So, and the other thing I want to broaden people's minds on is Punjabi music isn't just all hoi hoi, balli balli, dol dol, it's this sort of stuff. This is Punjabi music. And this also can work in an exercise class. So anyway, that's just kind of the reason why, part of the reason for liking this song, loving this song, our own experiences and so on. But what Davina's going to talk about now is she gets into the deep analysis of the meaning of the song. So my first question to you is, what type of song is this? Is this a I'm so happy type of song?
It's definitely not a happy song. It's definitely a sad song. Written or sung from the female perspective towards the male, you'd assume.
Which is confusing, right? Because the video shows him and it looks like it's his story and it's his voice. But then when you understand that it's actually written, Teri Khair Mangdi is a female's way of saying something. What does that mean, Teri Khair Mangdi? Is it, I want your hair?
No, because it's Khair. It's saying, wish for your happiness. I wish for your goodness for you, sort of thing. Well wishing.
Yeah, but explain the context. So you said it's a sad song. I wish for your happiness. It's well wishing. But why? What happened?
Saying,
I mean, what's
so the lyric is saying, "Ek teri khair mangdi." I only wish for your happiness. I don't wish for anything else. And then it goes on to talk about Jaane wale tu tadpaya, the person who went away, you tortured me. I miss you and I look for you and you didn't send a letter and I'm waiting. And that's what it's about. It's about longing for somebody who's gone and the love that's gone. And then it goes on to say, you don't dream of me, you don't think of me, but I do think of you. So it's got that feeling that I still care about this person, but the other person, I don't get a sense that they care about me because I haven't heard from them, and I think you're living your life wonderfully and I'm not involved. So there's that sense of that in there, sadness.
But I want to correct you on one thing. You translated tanhai into the English word torture, and then everything else you said had nothing to do with torture. Whereas I'm sure in most people's mind, torture is like water dripping or waterboarding or something, right? So tanhai doesn't mean torture, does it? Think about it in that sense. Tanhai means like unsettled. Or what's a better word?
Tadpave was the word.
Oh, sorry, tadpave.
Yeah,
Right.
It's like the only word I could think of to explain that is like a torture.
Yeah, but it's not, is it? That's the wrong word. No. So people understand it's not torture, because torture is, like, give me the information, otherwise I'll pull your eyes out.
Interrogation.
Yeah, that's something. That's not what this means. It's the unsettled feeling.
Yeah, it's like torment, like a sweet torment,
yeah.
like kind of thing.
Right. Okay, good. But there's one thing I'm looking for, which there's two things in your translation which I see or hear in the song, but you're not describing. One is, I don't think you've said it quite yet, but this is a breakup song. This is a we've ended our relationship song. But it's confusing because although it's Bilal Saeed singing it, it's from the female's point of view. What is she saying is, I wish the best for you, but we're done. Mm-hmm. We're finished. I wish the best for you, we're done. But she's doing it in a really nice way.
Yeah.
Because she's saying,
I wish you the best.
All I do is I just wish you the best. I wish good for you. I wish, that God will give you something. I think that's the thing about Khair, is it's like I'm asking God to give you something. It's I wish from God for you to be. I think that's what Khair means. It's kind of like, I wish goodness for you from God. I think there's some, maybe I've completely butchered that, but
I didn't understand that part.
I've heard it in other songs, and I think that's what it means.
Okay.
But the other thing that's interesting about it is there's no bitterness. There's no sort of like, there's the sense of torment is the word you eventually used, but that sense of, what was not tanhai? What was the other word? Tarap was it? But that unsettled feeling.
Yeah.
So
Tadpave.
So she said about all that, but she's not saying it in a bad way. She's just saying, we had all of that in our relationship. Now it's over. Bye. Goodbye. So that's the first thing. It's a breakup song. And then the second thing is it's relatively positive. It's not like she's excessively sad about it or anything like that.
Also because the chorus is repeated so much in this version, it's repeated quite a few times.
Right.
And that Khair Mangdi is always a nice sentiment. It's like a positive sentiment.
Yeah, so yeah. Although we know it's sad, underlyingly we know it's sad, but it's like, we're over. It's more of a breakup song than about the wish. It's more of she's just saying, I just wish for you the best and all that. But the rap bit doesn't really make sense. It's like, it doesn't connect. And this happens quite a lot, and we'll get to this in the third song as well, is that sometimes the rap bit is at odds with the meaning of the Punjabi bit, quite often. It's like it goes, but it doesn't really go. Right?
Yeah.
Because he's saying, do you think about me? Something. No, the way he's rapping is it's implying he's interested in this person. And that doesn't make sense, because what the main Punjabi bit is kind of saying, we used to be interested in each other, so in a past tense. And I noticed that with other songs we've analysed, it's like, sometimes the songs are in a past tense, but the rapping bit, parts of it, not the whole thing, but parts of it are in... No, future tense. It's like, are you into me or something? I can't remember what it says, but it's like that. Anyway, so just when you listen to that, you'll understand the English bit, but it doesn't really match up with the Punjabi bit that well. So yeah, that's it really. That's Teri Khair Mangdi by Bilal Saeed. Music by Dr. Zeus. To me, this is fantastic to work out to, but also my favourite is, and maybe it's because we listened to it in the coach, this is a vehicle music. Yeah. Listen to it in the car, listen to the coach, listen on the train. And to me, it's kind of got that maybe chill out sort of feeling to it.
Got that chilling vibe.
Because it's sang really well and there's
grooving to it.
Yeah. So let's move on to the next song, which is from where?
Movie called Baar Baar Dekho, which means...
So it's a Hindi movie. That's the important thing to understand.
Yeah.
So many people mix these things up. Like, the important thing to understand is, as far as I'm aware, Bilal Saeed is Pakistani.
Yes.
He's a Punjabi guy from Pakistan. And so at some point, like, he produced this song with Dr. Zeus and Fateh, who was the rapper. So they made this song and it was released in 2012. The one you heard, right? But this next one is from a movie which is made in quote-unquote Bollywood. I don't like that word. And I think a lot of the people who you refer to in that industry also don't like that word. But you know what I mean. And I don't really... It's not a hill I want to die on, so I don't really care that much. Right? Sorry. But the Hindi movie industry or the Indian movie industry. So at some point, and I don't know who the music producer was, but somebody with a lot more money probably than Dr. Zeus. That's my guess, right? Because Baar Baar Dekho became a big hit. That some of the music tracks, not this one, but the Kala Chashma, which you might already hear. Let's sing a line.
No, I won't touch you.
But anyway, that was another Punjabi song that was taken and then revamped, rebooted. People say remixed. It's not really the right thing. It's rebooted to suit a movie. And Katrina Kaif did the picturization, and it was massive. It wasn't that big before. You know, it's like few people knew it. Like, have you heard that song? Yeah, it's no big deal. But as soon as like Kala Chashma on Baar Baar Dekho, it was a really big deal. But there was another Punjabi song in there, which I think hardly anyone talks about. Now, I didn't even notice. Like, I didn't even pay attention really until the third song, which we're going to get to. And then I was looking through the records and I went, oh yeah, that was in Baar Baar Dekho. And the Baar Baar Dekho one is also sung by Bilal Saeed. So I guess that what must have happened is they must have flew him over to Mumbai and said, come on Bilal, we like your song, come and sing it for us. He probably got like 5-star treatment, you know, because they got big budgets, right? And they would have looked after him, they would have put him up in a really, you know, the studio would have been super professional and stuff. And I think you can hear that, the difference in the quality.
Yeah, it's definitely different. It's the same but different.
So introduce it.
Take a listen to Khair Mangdi from Baar Baar Dekho.
Khair Mangdi.
ਕਦੇ ਯਾਦ ਆ ਕਿ ਤੜਪਾਂਦੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਅੱਖੀਆਂ ਚੋਂ ਤੇਰੀ ਕਿਤੇ ਨੀਂਦਰ ਉੱਡ ਫੁੱਟ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਵੇ ਤੂੰ ਮੁੜ ਕੇ ਹੁਣ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਕਰਾਂ ਫਰਿਆਦਾਂ ਨੀ ਰਾਹਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿੰਦ ਬੈਠੀ ਇੱਕ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਤੇਰੀਆਂ ਯਾਦਾਂ ਇੱਕ ਤੇਰੀ ਖੈਰ ਮੰਗਦੀ ਮੈਂ ਮੰਗਾ ਨਾ ਕੁਝ ਹੋਰ ਇੱਕ ਤੇਰੀ ਖੈਰ ਮੰਗਦੀ ਨਾ ਟੂਟੇ ਦਿਲ ਕੀ ਡੋਰ ਇੱਕ ਤੇਰੀ ਖੈਰ ਮੰਗਦੀ अब कोई चले ना जोर एक तेरी खैर मंगदी मैं तेरे बिना सीने विच साह रुक गए ने तू जो गया थे मेरे राह रुक गए ने पाके जो तेनू मेरे दिल ने गवाया है दर्द जुदाई वाला नैना विच छाया है रब करे तेनू कोई गम तड़ पावे ना.
That was the Khair Mangdi in the movie Baar Baar Dekho, and the vocalist was Bilal Saeed. So before Davina breaks down some of the meaning, and some of it might have changed and stuff, I just want to point out for the people watching the video, or if you're listening to the podcast, do watch the video for this one, because this one pulls at your heartstrings. I mean, the other one does, the Bilal Saeed and Dr. Zeus, you know, that one is quite sort of like emotional and stuff, but you listen to the song and it's kind of a bit preppy or peppy, is that the right term? And you can kind of hear it in the car or whatever, you can listen to it. But this one, when I watch it and I see Katrina Kaif and I see Siddharth Malhotra and I'm watching, he looks broken. Oh yeah. And I'm like, oh, poor guy.
I don't think you watched the movie, but in the movie, he's meant to look older too. So you can see the older makeup. Like you can see his eyes are looked aged and stuff. So that makes him look more distraught, I think, too.
Okay, right.
But yeah, he's meant to be distraught. So he's like running around trying to find her.
Yeah, but I'm looking at him and I'm seeing the flashbacks and he's with Katrina Kaif and he looks really happy. Is that when he's younger or something? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So he looks really happy. And then you see him running around with the stubble or light beard and his face looks absolutely distraught. You know, like super bad happened. So, and then the song is accompanying him. He's not singing, like he's not miming it or anything. It's accompanying him. but it's still not congruent. It's that
Yeah,
Teri
'cause
Khair Mangdi is
it's
from
the
a female's
female's
point of
point
view.
of view,
So
yeah.
what's going on? Is it Katrina that's singing it to him? Is he? What? I'm a bit confused. So did you figure it out?
Maybe
is
the
it
heart is female. Maybe
heart
it's
is
singing
female.
from the heart. The feelings are female, so it's just female. I don't know.
Go on, then you were saying that you noticed something different about this.
Yeah, I listened to it really carefully, and I noticed that the chorus, the lyrics are quite different from the first version, the Dr. Zeus version. And obviously, like, the voice is more pronounced in this. You could really hear it. It's right at the front. The lyrics are right at the front. The music is very, very beautifully put with it. But yeah, it's quite different, and the meaning is similar. But yeah, it's much more kind of like, for example, it says "Ek teri khair mangdi na manga main manga na kuch aur." That's the same bit, and then "Ek teri khair mangdi na toote dil ki door." That is not in the "Toote dil ki door" is different in the first version.
They use that in the next one we're going to play. So they're using that's interesting. They're using the lyrics from this Baar Baar Dekho version, right?
So na toote dil ki door means may the string of the heart not break. Ek teri khair mangdi ab koi na chale zor. So nothing else can, like, no force can stop how I feel. And then the next bit, which is the same. Yeah, and it's just that bit those bits are very different in the first version when you hear it. I think my favorite part about this song is in the first verse, right at the end, where it says Rava vich jind bet Rava vich jind bet ki beti ek teri yada mein, or something like that. Like my heart is sitting in the path looking for you, like thinking of you, and it's just like, it's so sad. It's so sad, the feeling of those sads. So yeah, this one is my favorite version. I like the words, I like the sound of his voice and how close and intimate it feels. I really like that.
Fantastic. All right, well, thanks for spotting those differences, and I hope that the listeners or the watchers are seeing this and, like, learning about some of the meaning and the nuanced differences that, you know, we want to highlight high level that something that's quite normal in Punjabi music is for songs to be from the female point of view, but sung by a male. That's one thing that you get from this. The other thing is that this is a breakup song. That this is a sort of, the meaning of the song isn't congruent with the way, and I don't remember the movie. I feel like I watched it, but I don't remember the story very well. And the first video, the one where the music was produced by Dr. Zeus, the story there is like a sad breakup. But actually the way I interpret the lyrics is more like, yes, we had a really good relationship, but I wish you the best. It's not like, go do one, mate.
Yeah.
You broke my heart, all this sort of stuff. It's just, it's over. I wish you the best. That's all I want for you. It's just, I wish you the best. Goodbye. You know, that I find that really interesting. And I don't hear a lot of music like that, you know, lyrics written like that. So I think that people would find that interesting. But so why are we making this podcast? Well, it's because the other day I went down there somewhere, I can't remember where, and I was coming back. And normally when I'm walking around, I'm looking on Apple Music and I'm listening to new tracks, and I saw this one and it said Bilal Saeed. And I thought, oh, a new one by Bilal Saeed. So I got a bit excited.
Yeah, because he's good. Nearly everything he makes is really good.
Yeah. I looked at it and I went, oh, it's got Raxstar's picture on it. There's another guy I like. I thought, my first assumption was Bilal Saeed and Raxstar have done a collaboration.
Ooh, that's going to sound amazing.
And I thought, okay, all right, okay. But that's not actually what happened. I mean, Bilal Saeed's name is on the, not on the YouTube video, I don't see it, but on the Apple Music for some reason. And I don't know if that's something to do with rights or something. Maybe he owns the track or something. But his voice is not in the song anywhere. But he probably wrote it. So that's my guess why his name is in there. Oh, yeah. But the song, you have to understand, in fact, we'll play it first. But there's just one thing that you have to understand, is this is not trying to be the same. We'll get to that in a moment. But the chorusy bits, or what you might, in video terms, we might call B-roll, is the Khair Mangdi by a lady called Sweta Pandya, which, by the way, I think is not normally a Punjabi name. I think that's a Gujarati name. Okay. Which doesn't sound it, right? You can see her pronunciation. She sings Punjabi very well. So that was nice to hear. And then Raxstar is, I think, entirely rapping in English. So this is, what's it called?
Khair Mangdi.
Yeah, no, it's called Ask.
Oh, yeah.
Or the posh people call it Ask.
Oh.
Ask! or some people say Axe. So whichever one you pronounce, Ask, Axe, whichever one it is, that's what the track is called, and it's mostly by Raxstar with Sweta Bandia.
How did your feelings disappear? How did we go without speaking for a year? What did you say to people when they asked about me? What happened to you? Can't see a future without me. When did you plan to give up on what we had? When was the last time we held each other's hands? Why did you make a promise you didn't plan to keep? Why did you say things that you didn't mean? Why waste my time? Why all the lies? Why did I lower my standards and compromise? When you needed someone who was there for you unconditionally, do you still say a prayer for me? Are you thinking of me? Tell me, tell me. Making plans with, who you going out with, who'd you FaceTime when you're picking out your outfits, who was in the right and who was in the wrong though, writing paragraphs when I should've written songs though. Where was your mind at, thinking I could ever be replaced? Where are the memories you erased? Where is the love I've been struggling to find? And even though you're not, I still miss you like you're mine.
By Raxstar.
Axe. I'm going to start saying axe instead.
That was Axe. So hopefully the first thing you notice as you're listening to the lyrics, the rapping from Raxstar, is it's not got that hey, no hard feelings vibe that the other ones really have in the lyrics. I mean, it doesn't sound like that in the when you watch the video, the Baar Baar Dekho, the video makes it look like, oh, something really devastating happened. Did it, by the way, in the movie? I can't remember. Did she die or something? I don't know.
I can't remember.
I don't know.
But I remember that, like, it's one of those time travel ones where, like, you can go forwards and backwards in time and see how your life would have been impacted because of how you treated somebody well or poorly, like the loss of somebody, and then appreciating them afterwards. But anyway, we're talking about this.
We're talking about this one. So all attention on Raxstar, please. Whereas the Bilal Saeed, let's call it the original in 2012, that meaning is, hey, no hard feelings. We had a great time, but God bless, essentially, right? And hang on. Okay. So I'm making a point. So this one it's not like that. It's confrontational. It's argumentative. It's got that sort of punchy sort of like, why did I waste my time? Why did you break promises? Why did you do this? Why did you do that? Which I like, but just pointing out to everyone that's not necessarily congruent with the Khair Mangdi. It doesn't really go that well. And so whereas with the Dr. Zeus one, I was saying that the Punjabi lyrics say something and the fateh bit doesn't go quite with it. This Raxstar version, it's the same thing. It's the other way around, where the rap bit is the main component. Yeah. And the Khair Mangdi, when Sweta's singing it, she looks really sad.
When she's singing it,
yeah. She looks really sad. And she's singing, if you're watching the video...
She must feel as she sings.
She must relate to the lyrics, and you can see it. Because a lot of the time when the artists are in... And it's the same with him, actually. But a lot of the time, the artists sort of like take their emotion out of it because it doesn't necessarily look good on the video. But Raxstar looks really annoyed. And Sweta looks... I'm not meant to make you... I'm just saying he's conveying himself like that. In his body language, and then the lady Sweta, she's looking really sad. She looks like she's going to cry. Yeah. And I find that really interesting. So maybe they both can connect to this, and maybe this is what I would call a passion piece, from a musical point of view. And probably all of them are passion pieces originally with the Bilal Saeed one, which is, these are the sort of songs that people make because it's like, it relates to something that's deep down inside them and they want to express themselves. So Raxstar chose to express himself with this way, which is like, why did I waste my time? Why did I do this? Why did I do that? Why?
You see why it's called Ask?
No, I don't understand that bit.
Because he's asking loads of questions.
Yeah, right. Like, I thought the ask might be tied in with the Khair Mangdi, which is I'm asking God from. I thought maybe it was that.
I took it as and then all these questions, is all this why at the beginning.
Right. Maybe. So that's interesting. I really like this for different reasons to the Khair Mangdi, the let's call it the previous ones. And I really like this. I love listening to Raxstar songs generally, like almost all of them. Again, like Bilal Saeed, everyone I listen to is really good. And Raxstar ones. This is the first time when I've listened to a Raxstar one and gone, this one isn't original. So maybe other Raxstar ones, he gets his ideas from other places. But what I like about, clearly he's inspired by the Bilal Saeed song. You could sense that in the lyrics. It's just that he's changed it. This is more about a breakup which has not been good. Mm-hmm. It's not one where he's saying, I wish you the best. He's saying, why did I waste my time? Which is a very different sort of sentiment. Why did I waste my time? And so I find that interesting. But at the same time, when you think about like relationships and stuff, and maybe this was true in Bilal's time in 2012 or before, but these days when I observe people talking about relationships, they talk about a lot of things like ghosting, and they talk about like the dynamics between the male and female and people feeling like they're wasting each other's time and things like this. So I find it interesting. And there was a line you were describing about which was very modern. Like, they wouldn't have happened in 2012.
Yeah, I think it's a bit where he says, who you FaceTiming, something about FaceTiming when you're choosing your outfits or something. And that's a concept that obviously wouldn't match with the previous, not only the way the songs are sung and portrayed, but also at those times it wouldn't have been a thing.
Yeah, and what you're getting from him, you get it with the other ones as well. This is where the similarity is. You're getting, yes, it's a breakup song, but you're getting insight into what their relationship was like and how they felt about it. With the other ones, it's more your standard woolly, lovey sort of tarpai, tarhai, all those sort of feelings like
big, deep, passionate love.
But general feelings, right? Whereas what Raxstar's doing is he's giving you a window into things that happened, very specific things that happened, such as like, who are you FaceTiming now? Who are you seeing? And he's, the FaceTime one in particular, it makes you think, that's what they used to do. Oh, poor guy. Obviously he's missing that. So I hope you listen to these songs, and especially the Raxstar one, the latest one, and from our analysis that you enjoy all these 3 songs and more songs that we'll bring to you. Maybe there'll be more reboots. I don't think we should do Kala Chashma. You were saying do that. But
that's such a good song.
We're only doing this thing ahead because Raxstar just released this recently. So we want to stick with modern stuff. So if you come across a new Punjabi song and you're like, oh, could you analyse this? Let us know. We'd love to have a listen. There are some other ideas we've got coming up in the next few days and weeks. And apologies for taking so long. We've both been in a situation where we've been under medical intervention. We've both had medical interventions, let's say.
That sounds like we were abducted or something.
What, by doctors?
Yeah.
We've had medical abductions. So we've had medical interventions, meaning that for both of us, we've been really just focused on our work and not being able to do some extra stuff, which, this is a passion project of ours, making podcasts about Punjabi music and how to exercise and so on. So listen out for these tracks. I'm gonna add them onto an Apple Music playlist and a Spotify playlist. So look in the show notes, you'll be able to access those playlists. And we hope you'll connect with us on this music. And this has been Bhangra on Purpose. Any last words?
Listen to the songs. Tell us what you think. How do you pronounce Khair? Hair or Khair?
Stay modern with Punjabi music. Stay modern with exercise. This is Bhangra on Purpose.